2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 1443 questions and complete answers. Question 1. If someone has consumed alcoholic drinks, what will help the person overcome the influence of those drinks? Option A, tomato juice and lime. Option B, hot coffee. Option C, fresh air. Option D, only time. The correct answer is option D, only time. Explanation. Only the passage of time will allow a person to overcome the influence of alcohol. Question 2. Drivers who eat and drink while driving. Option A, make no driving errors. Option B, have trouble driving slowly. Option C, are better drivers because they are not hungry. Option D, have trouble controlling their vehicles. The correct answer is option D, have trouble controlling their vehicles. Explanation. Choosing to eat, drink, or smoke while driving is dangerous because these actions require a driver to remove their hands from the wheel and their eyes from the road. Drivers who engage in distracting activities while driving have trouble staying in their lanes and controlling their vehicles. Question 3. From top to bottom, the following is the proper order for traffic lights. Option A, red, yellow, green. Option B, red, green, yellow. Option C, green, red, yellow. Option D, green, yellow, red. The correct answer is option A, red, yellow, green. Explanation. On a traffic signal arranged vertically, red is always on top and green on the bottom. When arranged horizontally, red is always on the left and green on the right. Question 4. What does a single dashed white line separating traffic mean? Option A, drivers may pass, even if it could be dangerous. Option B, lanes move in opposite directions. Option C, drivers may not pass. Option D, drivers may pass if it is safe to do so. The correct answer is option D, drivers may pass if it is safe to do so. Explanation. White lines separate lanes of traffic that are moving in the same direction. Dashed white lines may be crossed to pass or change lanes if it is safe to do so. Question 5. When approaching a school bus stopped with its stop arm extended, drivers should: Option A, come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. Option B, honk their horn before passing the bus on its left. Option C, continue driving when they think most kids are probably done exiting the bus. Option D, pass the bus before its door opens. The correct answer is option A, come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. Explanation. When approaching a stopped school bus that is using its stop signal, a driver is required to come to a complete stop. They should not proceed until the stop arm is withdrawn. Question 6. Always signal when: Option A, changing lanes. Option B, pulling into or out of a parking space. Option C, pulling into traffic from a parking area or alley. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Your turn signals should always be used when you make any movement to the left or right. You should use your signal when pulling into traffic from a curbside parking space, moving into a new lane, or passing another vehicle. Question 7. When you need to change lanes, it is important to: Option A, signal your intentions ahead of the lane change. Option B, check your blind spot. Option C, make sure the lane is clear before entering. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Always signal for an appropriate amount of time before making a lane change or exiting a freeway. Before you make any move to the right or left, quickly turn your head and look over your shoulder to see if your blind spot is clear. Question 8. When approaching a roundabout, you should always: Option A, increase your speed. Option B, maintain your speed. Option C, come to a complete stop. Option D, decrease your speed. The correct answer is option D, decrease your speed. Explanation. When approaching a roundabout, slow down. A roundabout is designed to be driven at a low speed. Question 9. When parallel parking between two cars, you should first: Option A, turn your wheels to the left. Option B, turn your wheels to the right. Option C, pull up even with the car in front of your desired parking space. Option D, back slowly. The correct answer is option C. Pull up even with the car in front of your desired parking space. Explanation. After finding a parking space, checking traffic, and signaling, you should stop parallel to the vehicle directly ahead of your desired parking space before turning your wheel to park. Question 10. Traffic signals sometimes display arrows to control turns from specific lanes. A solid yellow arrow. Option A is never used as a traffic signal. Option B has the same meaning as a circular yellow traffic light. Option C means that drivers may turn in the direction indicated by the arrow. Option D tells drivers that a green arrow is about to be shown. The correct answer is option B. Has the same meaning as a circular yellow traffic light. Explanation. A solid yellow arrow has the same meaning as a yellow traffic light. When approaching a solid yellow arrow, you must reduce your speed and prepare for a red light. Question 11. If you stop along the road at night, option A, turn off all your lights. Option B, use your parking lights only. Option C, use your headlights only. Option D, turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beams turned on. The correct answer is option D. Turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beams turned on. Explanation. If you stop along the road at night, turn on your emergency flashers and leave your low beam headlights turned on. Be sure that other road users will be able to clearly see your vehicle. Question 12. You come to an intersection displaying a flashing red light. You should, option A, come to a full stop and go when it is safe to do so. Option B, stop only if other cars are also approaching the intersection. Option C, stop only if other cars are already within the intersection. Option D, slow down and be prepared to stop, if necessary. The correct answer is option A. Come to a full stop and go when it is safe to do so. Explanation. A flashing red traffic light has the same meaning as a stop sign. You must stop, yield the right of way, and go once it is safe. Question 13. When approaching an uncontrolled intersection, a driver should, option A, maintain their speed and proceed. Option B, stop at the intersection, check in all directions and proceed. Option C, yield to all other drivers. Option D, be prepared to yield. The correct answer is option D. Be prepared to yield. Explanation. At an intersection, where there is no stop sign or traffic signal, you should yield to a vehicle approaching the intersection from the right. However, always be prepared to yield to avoid a crash. Do this by taking your foot off the accelerator, covering the brake, and looking left, right, and left again. Question 14. When passing another vehicle on a road with two lanes traveling in opposite directions, you should, option A, return to the driving lane when there's enough room between you and the vehicle you passed. Option B, remain in the left lane if you intend to turn left. Option C, return to the right side of the roadway immediately. Option D, drive in either lane. The correct answer is option A. Return to the driving lane when there's enough room between you and the vehicle you passed. Explanation. When passing another vehicle on a two-lane roadway, you must return to the right side of the roadway when there is enough room between you and the vehicle you have passed. Question 15. Which of the following does not happen after drinking? Option A, your reflexes and reaction time slow down. Option B, your judgment of speed and distance is distorted. Option C, you are less alert. Option D, you calm down and can concentrate better. The correct answer is option D. You calm down and can concentrate better. Explanation. Alcohol reduces your reaction time, reduces your ability to see clearly, changes your judgment of speed and distances, reduces your ability to recover from the glare of headlights, and often reduces your inhibitions and makes you more likely to take risks. Question 16. The driver's left arm and hand are extended upward. This hand signal means that the driver plans to, option A, turn left. Option B, turn right. Option C, come to a stop. Option D, go straight ahead. The correct answer is option B, turn right. Explanation. If a driver's left arm and hand are extended upward, they are indicating that they intend to turn right. Adjust your driving accordingly if following a driver who is using this hand signal. Question 17. To pass a slower moving vehicle on a two-way road, you must, option A, not cross the center line. Option B, Flash your lights at oncoming traffic. Option C. Use the shoulder. Option D. Use the lane that belongs to oncoming traffic. The correct answer is option D. Use the lane that belongs to oncoming traffic. Explanation. Passing on a two-way road requires good judgment because you must use the lane belonging to oncoming traffic to complete your pass. Only pass if you may safely and legally do so. Question 18. To help prevent crashes, you should: Option A. Communicate with other road users. Option B. Ignore other drivers on the road. Option C. Drive only on side streets and back roads. Option D. Avoid driving during rush hour. The correct answer is option A. Communicate with other road users. Explanation. Crashes often happen because one driver does something that other road users are not expecting. You should communicate with other motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians by doing things like signaling when slowing down, stopping, or changing direction. Use your emergency signals or horn when appropriate. Question 19. You may drive around or under a gate that is being lowered or raised at a railroad crossing. Option A. As long as an approaching train is not too close. Option B. If your vehicle can do so without damaging the gate. Option C. If you first look carefully in both directions. Option D. Under no circumstances. The correct answer is option D. Under no circumstances. Explanation. Flashing red lights, lowered crossing gates, and slash or bells at a railroad crossing mean that you must come to a complete stop. You must not go across the tracks until the lights and bells have stopped and the crossing gates are completely up. Do not drive around or under a gate that is moving up or down. Question 20. A no standing sign at a certain location means: Option A. You may never stop your vehicle there. Option B. You may park there if the driver remains in the vehicle. Option C. You may stop temporarily only to pick up or discharge passengers. Option D. You may stop to load or unload merchandise. The correct answer is option C. You may stop temporarily only to pick up or discharge passengers. Explanation. A no standing sign means that you may only make a temporary stop to load or discharge passengers. Question 21. If traffic signals at an intersection are not functioning due to a power outage, option A. Park your vehicle as far off the road as possible and wait for power to be restored. Option B. Use hand signals to indicate your intentions to other drivers. Option C. Turn on your hazard lights and proceed through the intersection without stopping. Option D. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. The correct answer is option D. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Explanation. If a traffic light at an intersection is not functioning due to a power outage, yield to other drivers in the same manner as you would when approaching a four-way stop. When it is your turn, proceed through the intersection with caution. Question 22. Increasing your vehicle's speed. Option A. Increases your field of vision. Option B. Decreases your field of vision. Option C. Makes it easier to see cross traffic. Option D. Has no effect on your field of vision. The correct answer is option B. Decreases your field of vision. Explanation. The faster you drive, the smaller your field of vision becomes. As your speed increases and your field of vision decreases, you must be extra alert to potential hazards. Question 23. To prevent hydroplaning, you should: Option A. Ensure that your tires have good tread depth. Option B. Ensure that your tires are properly inflated. Option C. Reduce your speed when driving in the rain. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. To prevent hydroplaning, you should ensure that the tires on your vehicle have good tread depth and are inflated to the proper pressure. Reduce the speed of your vehicle when driving in the rain. Hydroplaning occurs most frequently at higher speeds. Question 24. Alcohol. Option A. Slows reflexes and reaction time. Option B. Puts you to sleep. Option C. Wakes you up. Option D. Improves your judgment. The correct answer is option A. Slows reflexes and reaction time. Explanation. Alcohol is a depressant drug that slows the activity of the brain and reduces the skills that you need for safe driving. Drinking alcohol results in slowed reaction time and impaired judgment. Question 25. When driving in fog, you should use your Option A, low beam headlights. Option B, high beam headlights. Option C, parking lights. Option D, hazard flashers. The correct answer is option A, low beam headlights. Explanation. If you must drive in foggy conditions, you should use your low beam headlights as well as your fog lights, if your vehicle has them. High beams direct their light upwards, where it can bounce off the fog and into your eyes, reducing visibility even more. Question 26. When driving on slippery roads, you should Option A, use alternate routes. Option B, drive as you would on dry roads. Option C, increase your following distance. Option D, avoid crossing bridges or intersections. The correct answer is option C, increase your following distance. Explanation. On slippery roads, you should increase your following distance. It may take more time to stop your vehicle than it would under normal conditions. Question 27. Defensive driving is Option A, identifying dangerous driving situations and taking action to avoid accidents. Option B, defending yourself against poor drivers by getting ahead of them in traffic. Option C, following the vehicle ahead of you at a close distance. Option D, quickly changing lanes and shifting in and out of traffic congestion. The correct answer is option A, identifying dangerous driving situations and taking action to avoid accidents. Explanation. You drive defensively when you identify dangerous driving situations and take action before an accident occurs. Defensive driving helps prevent conflicts with aggressive, offensive, discourteous, careless, inattentive, impulsive, ignorant, or intoxicated drivers or pedestrians. Question 28. You have the right of way when turning left on which of the following traffic signals? Option A, a solid green light. Option B, a flashing yellow light. Option C, a green arrow pointing left. Option D, a flashing red light. The correct answer is option C, a green arrow pointing left. Explanation. A green steady arrow means you may pass through the intersection in the direction that the arrow is pointing. Oncoming traffic is required to stop for turning traffic. Question 29. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit on freeways is Option A, 45 miles per hour. Option B, 55 miles per hour. Option C, 70 miles per hour. Option D, 85 miles per hour. The correct answer is option C, 70 miles per hour. Explanation. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit on freeways is 70 miles per hour. If a different speed limit is posted, you should follow that speed limit. Question 30. When changing lanes on a highway, you should Option A, signal a lane change. Option B, check your rear view and outside mirrors. Option C, check your blind spot by glancing over your shoulder. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Any time you want to change lanes, you should properly signal your intentions well in advance, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot. You can check your blind spot by glancing over your shoulder in the direction that you plan to move. Question 31. Vehicle stopping distances never depend on Option A, your own reaction time. Option B, the time of day. Option C, the condition of your vehicle's brakes. Option D, the condition and type of your vehicle's tires. The correct answer is option B, the time of day. Explanation. The distance that a vehicle needs to stop depends on the motorist's reaction time, weather and visibility conditions, the vehicle's weight, the conditions of the vehicle's brakes, the condition and type of the vehicle's tires, roadway conditions, and speed. Question 32. If a driver sees an animal on the roadway, Option A, no special action is required. Option B, the driver should honk their horn. Option C, the driver should pass the animal as closely as possible. Option D, the driver should be very cautious. The correct answer is option D. The driver should be very cautious. Explanation. Be very cautious any time you encounter an animal on the roadway. Pass the animal slowly to avoid startling or frightening it. Question 33. Smoking and preparing to smoke while driving. Option A, do not affect driving abilities. Option B, help maintain driver alertness. Option C are distracting activities. Option D are not distracting activities. The correct answer is option C, are distracting activities. Explanation. Smoking while driving can create dangerous distractions by causing you to take your hands off the wheel and slash or your eyes off the road. Question 34. When changing lanes, you can check your blind spots by Option A, using the inside rearview mirror. Option B, using the outside rearview mirror. Option C, using both inside and outside rearview mirrors. Option D, turning your head and looking over your shoulder. The correct answers are option C and D. Option C, using both inside and outside rearview mirrors. Option D, turning your head and looking over your shoulder. Explanation. You should turn your head to check your blind spots before every lane change. Question 35. Regulatory signs are usually blank and should always be obeyed. Option A, white. Option B, blue. Option C, green. Option D, orange. The correct answer is option A, white. Explanation. Regulatory signs regulate the movement of traffic. They are usually white with black markings and must always be obeyed by motorists. Question 36. Before entering a roundabout, you must slow down and yield to Option A, vehicles in the roundabout. Option B, bicyclists in the roundabout. Option C, pedestrians in the roundabout. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. When entering a roundabout, you must yield to pedestrians, bicyclists, and vehicles that are already in the roundabout. Question 37. You must not drive your vehicle at a speed greater than Option A, the maximum speed limit. Option B, a speed that is faster than is reasonable and prudent. Option C, a speed that is safe for existing conditions. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. You must not drive at a speed that is faster than is reasonable and prudent. You must drive at a speed that is appropriate for the area where you are driving, the type and condition of surrounding traffic, the presence of pedestrians, the weather, the quality of the road, and light conditions. You must drive within legal speed limits. Question 38. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit in platted subdivisions is Option A, 25 miles per hour. Option B, 35 miles per hour. Option C, 45 miles per hour. Option D, 55 miles per hour. The correct answer is option A, 25 miles per hour. Explanation. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit in platted subdivisions is 25 miles per hour. If a different speed limit is posted, you should follow that speed limit. Question 39. What is the first thing you should adjust, if needed, when you get into a car to drive? Option A, your seat belt. Option B, the steering wheel. Option C, your rearview mirror. Option D, your seat. The correct answer is option D, your seat. Explanation. When preparing to drive, you should first adjust your seat to ensure that you are in a comfortable position and can see the road clearly. Adjust your mirrors and steering wheel to be effective when your seat is fully adjusted. Question 40. Which of the following lights indicates that you should slow down and proceed with caution at an intersection? Option A, a flashing yellow light. Option B, a flashing red light. Option C, a solid yellow light. Option D, a solid red light. The correct answer is option A, a flashing yellow light. Explanation. A flashing yellow traffic light at an intersection indicates that drivers must slow down, proceed with caution, and be prepared to stop. Question 41. Your vehicle strikes an unattended parked vehicle and you cannot locate the vehicle's owner. You, Option A, have done as much as you can. Option B, must stay until the police arrive. Option C, must leave a written notice containing your name, your address, and the circumstances of the accident. Option D, may go on your way. The correct answer is option C, must leave a written notice containing your name, your address, and the circumstances of the accident. Explanation. Upon striking an unattended vehicle, stop and try to locate the owner. If you cannot find the owner, leave a written notice containing your name, your address, and the circumstances of the accident. Question 42. If a transit vehicle is signaling to re-enter the main roadway following a stop, you must: Option A, honk to let them know you're there. Option B, move to the left lane. Option C, yield. Option D, speed up to pass. The correct answer is option C, yield. Explanation: you must yield to any transit vehicle that is signaling to pull back onto the main roadway after it has stopped to load or unload passengers. Change lanes, slow down, or stop to allow the bus safe re-entry into traffic. Question 43. Emergency vehicles. Option A, have the right of way when using sirens, horns, and slash or flashing lights. Option B, may use a loudspeaker to give instructions. Option C, may follow each other. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: you must yield the right of way to police cars, fire engines, ambulances, or any other emergency vehicles using a siren or air horn and a red or blue flashing light. Follow any instructions given over the emergency vehicle's loudspeakers. Emergency vehicles often follow each other, so you should proceed only when you are certain the way is clear.